And for the ladies, you have a similar matching on this side, some toilets and whatnot, and then wash up, hot steamy water, and that's the bathrooms. So for role players, this kind of functionality of the player housing is crazy. Huh? Turn which way? Oh, I didn't even notice that. She just pointed this out to me. Right up here? Piano. Can you? How do you get up there? Can you get up there? I wanted to get up there. Oh, she says we can't get up there. She can get up there. She knows how to get up there. She's behind the scenes lady. So there we'll have a piano player up there. But see this, I mean, I tell you what, like I don't play the game anymore for you know, I just don't, other than, you know, to come check housing and do dungeons. But if you're gonna role play, this I think is by far going to be the best game for role playing, just by the fact that players can truly create the environments they want to play in. Fabulous. So we'll just go back on downstairs. So that is the wedding chapel. We'll just come on back here to the exit door. To rate it. Yeah, she wants me to rate it. So I was gonna come over here before I left and rate it. So what should I rate this thing? Oh, like or dislike, so it's not like on a scale. Alright, so what do we think? We'll do it like the Roman gladiators. Should I like it? Am I gonna like creativity? Survey says, oh, if your girlfriend's still watching, how does she want to rate this? I got creativity and style. Should I do likes on those? Yeah, talking to who? Oh, I'm looking over here for an answer. I'm looking at you, viewer. Viewee. Just waiting on a response. That's right, you get to shape the future of the game. Cool. Well, maybe she'll play with you. Maybe she'll come build some houses. Alright, so we'll like them. Okay. Super duper. Alright, it's been liked. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to step on out. Oh, types. No worries. No worries. Oh, you don't have to leave the house every time? Oh, well, we're going to hit a dungeon now. Oh. Oh, well. Alright, so that was the wedding chapel. So, very cool. We'll check something. I'll do like a dungeon, and then depending on how short the dungeon is, because last week I ran like 2 dungeons. I mean, they were super short. And then, so we'll run a dungeon, and if it's short, we'll come back and check somebody else's house. So let's find Dungeon Maker. Okay, so the 200, that's still the tops. Fast solo, I did this one last time, and that was not too short. I can't remember if this is the one I did. Let me see. One of these was like one room. It felt like one room. I don't remember which one that was. I think this might have been it. I mean, it took a while to clear the room. Yeah, that's right, because it had that funky doorway behind them. It took a while to clear the room, but that was it. It was just one room. Now, fast XP run. Smoker Joker. I don't think I did that one. I'm trying to remember the pictures here. I don't think I did that one. I don't think I did the fast XP run. So let's go ahead and run that one, and let's just see how fast a fast run is. Inside of Mistmore 5 layout. I'm not even sure how many layouts altogether they have. Hopefully they got a few different layouts. Oh. Well, that don't look right. Alright, so that's the trick I learned from my wife. Just click on a few different people to get your character and your attack bar just right. So I'm going to go with my handy dandy knight here. Yeah, I didn't do this room. Okay, so before I go forward, I just want to set my bar. I'm trying to remember. I think I set it like that. Main attack. Yeah, I think that's what I go with. What was this? Oh, that's my armor. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to come forward just a scoonch and start fighting. Or not. There it is. Where'd they all come from? The one I wanted to trigger didn't come. I think we'll be okay. Let's just do this real fast. Here we go. Oh yeah, of course I do that now and then it pulls something else. Alright, well as long as I can kill a couple of these things, that'll be okay if I die then. Not that I like to die, but, you know. Can I get one more? Okay. This, trust me, I have so gotten used to dying on this game. Happens all the time. I gotta remember my stupid area of attack has a huge range on it, and I didn't remember to look both ways before going in. And I gotta fix my bar. That's the other drawback, is every time you die you gotta reset your bar. So what I need to do is pick one side of the room, dedicate to it, and then I can worry about my area of attack. So I think what I'll do, because I only see one wolf over there, let's see if I can trigger the wolf to come around. Let's see if he can come around there. So we'll just kill him. And then I should be okay if I go and fight the other puppies. Now that's the one thing, is there's no drops, there's no experience points or anything like that within the game. Or within the dungeon. It's just after you leave the dungeon, then the character you came in on is going to get some rewards. So you're not going to get development here. So what you come in with, this is what you have. That's why I say, you know, you might die a lot unless you come in with a partner. But since I'm soloing these things, I do die a few times here and there. I'm hoping to trigger him. So what I'm going to do is trigger. Now the reason why I come back is usually there's like one or, you know, I usually get multiple, but see here I can trigger that, my area of attack spell, and because I've pulled it, I know I'm not going to hit like that bloated Slimer in the back. So even though it was just one, you know, still pull it back just to kind of maintain that discipline. And trigger. Now see, I probably won't use my area of attack spell because it is just one, but I just want to keep that practice up. And I like it when they come solo. Real easy to take care of. Ugh, he's kind of ugly looking. He rooted me in place, so I gotta wait for that to wear off. You gotta look down here to see what you've been afflicted with. Ruin. Oops. And then we'll... Here they come. Come back here. Okay. Oops. Group attack. I hit my number 4 key by accident. And that's an interrupt, which would be good if you notice someone casting, and if you can catch it quick enough, you can interrupt a cast. Oh, I didn't hit it soon enough. But you can tell, you gotta kind of multitask. If you look up here, this is where the targeted enemy is. And if you watch, every once in a while you'll see a cast bar. And if you hit it, it's almost like a rock, paper, scissors. If you can hit your interrupt while that cast bar is going, that's what it does. It interrupts. It's just you have to kind of pay attention to it. It's not the easiest skill in the world. I'm not very good at it. But if they're casting something slow enough, you know, like something that takes a long time to cast, it is nice if you can interrupt. Just makes your job a little bit easier. Now I'm looking here at the length of the dungeon, and it's just a straight path through. But if it goes like this, where it's just a couple creatures per room, then this definitely won't take too long. Here they come. Back up here a little bit. Okay, group attack them. Group attack. Group attack. Superstar. Oh, see, like, I just noticed he's casting haze. I probably should have done my interrupt. Now, you still have a chance of interrupting them with just your regular attacks. Just waiting for the lag to pass them by. You still have a chance to interrupt folks. If you hit them with enough damage often enough, it can interrupt them. So even if you forget, you can sometimes get lucky. Oh, look at that. He put a little obstacle in my way. Now this Mistmore, I can tell this is an undead zone. And I'm just checking. I have found that some people hide... They sneakily hide creatures where you can't see them right away. Look at that. Just popped out a couple. Now I'm not using my area of attack simply because I don't want to accidentally trigger those two guys over there to add. So I'm just going to go ahead and fight these guys the old-fashioned way there. And then what I'll do is once I get rested up, I'll go ahead, pull them to the far end of this room. I'm not going to leave the room, but I should be able far enough that I won't trigger anything in the hallway. That was unexpected. Oh, I got some poison here. Hemotoxin. There it is. Oh. So let me come over here. And now if I'm lucky, it will just trigger these two guys. Here they come. Oh, rooted me. Crud. Alright, I'm going to chance it. I'm going to see if this area of attack... Hey, I lucked out. I'm trying to hold off on hitting my tab key to switch targets. Because usually if I'm fighting several, or there's like other targets in the area, sometimes I'll tab past the person who's attacking me by accident. So I try to hold off on my tab key unless... Because what'll happen is in the game, if you're not familiar with the mechanics yet, if something attacks you, then your focus automatically shifts to the last... Well, like if there was 3 people, it shifts to the first person that's attacked you. And so your focus is on him. And if you're instinctively hit the tab key, you're automatically going to shift that focus. So I usually wait 1 or 2 seconds till something's dead, and if I don't get targeted right away, then I'll hit the tab key. I just try to hold off. That way I'm not accidentally targeting something in another room, and then I have to cycle through my targets. It's just trying to not waste my time here. Alright. Okay, I got 3, so I don't mind. Don't mind using my area of attack on them. Infected rats. And sweep them. Luckily, nothing in here has been a big... Now see, watch. Wait for my focus. See how long that took for my... Like, you can see where I'm pointing. But if you notice above his head, I got that arrow. After this orc died, there was a couple seconds where the focus didn't shift because he hadn't attacked me yet. But if I had hit my tab, which I did, ultimately, it put the focus on there, and I could get a hit in, kind of a preemptive strike before he hits me. Like I said, you just gotta be careful because in some of these other dungeons where it's got like 30 people in a room, I have tabbed past who was attacking me, tabbed to somebody way in the back, and then kind of had to tab my way through to get to the guy who was hitting me, or move my mouse and target him. It's just a waste of time if you can't get them targeted right away. So I'm going to sneak forward now. I don't know how many people are going to come when I trigger this ringleader. Hello, ringleader. Oh, here he comes. Ah, they root. Luckily,